Our first days in Sagada were already unforgettable. An accidental etog dinner, a sunrise hike across Marlborough Hills, the surreal beauty of blue soil, and the well-earned feast at Yogurt House. But Sagada has a way of revealing itself layer by layer. Just when you think you've seen it all, it invites you deeper, into traditions carved into cliffs, into clay molded by hand, and into nights where stories are shared around a fire. This is the continuation of our journey, a closer look at the soul of Sagada. Before setting off on another day of exploring, we stopped by Gaia Café for breakfast. If the name sounds familiar, it might be because this cafe has become a Sagada icon, perched on a hillside with sweeping views of Echo Valley. Gaia Café first gained worldwide attention after being featured in the indie film That Thing Called Tadana, and since then, it's become a must-visit stop for travelers. But beyond the view and the fame, Gaia is all about promoting healthy, organic, and locally sourced food. Much of what they serve is grown right here in Sagada. With breakfast out of the way, it's time to start today's adventure. We began by meeting up with Kuya Rex near the town hospital. And within just a few minutes of walking, Kuya Rex and the kids are already berry picking.
Try, it's a little bit sour.
Try it.
Ipik mo. Malambot yan.
Is it sour? Yeah, it is sour.
Sayang hindi season ng yung pagdating nyo. Yung mga prutas natin.
Kailan ba season nun?
October hanggang December po. Ano ma'am, yung kadalasan dito na pinupuntahan yung orange, yung Sagada orange, yung persimmon.
Persimmon.
Pears, may pears din po tayo. Cemetery, ito na yung cemetery po ng Sagada ngayon. And then dito rin, pagka nakita nyo, maraming bakante. Hindi po binuksan yung mga vacant room dito. Reserve yan sa asawa ng namatay.
Ganon?
Dahil sa cemetery natin, free yung living, walang bayad. So ang ginagawa pag mag-asawa, lalo na pag matatanda, ginagawa na ng reservation sa asawa.
As we passed the cemetery of Sagada, we were reminded that this newer resting place came with the arrival of Christianity. But just beyond lies Echo Valley, home to the centuries-old tradition of the Hanging Coffins. The valley gets its name from the way sound bounces between its limestone walls. During burial ceremonies here, locals often shout into the valley, not just to hear the echo, but as a way of telling the spirits that there is another person about to be buried in the cliffs.
Naging popular lang siya kasi ang alam ng ibang tourist noon, dito sumigaw si Angelica sa movie niya. Pero hindi po. Yung bundok na yan, pag nandun ka, makikita mo yung tirad pass ng Ilocos region.
Kung saan namatay si Gregorio H. Del Pilar.
Tayo mo lang. Ito ba yun?
A.K.A. Goyo.
Goyo.
As we made our way deeper into the gorge, the first glimpses of the Hanging Coffins came into view. The air felt heavier here, almost as if the wind itself carried whispers of the past. We knew then we were stepping onto sacred ground. But in true Jayon fashion, she was making jokes along the way.
Ba't sila mabagal, baby?
Kasi, hindi mo you don't eat kalabagay.
A few moments later.
Ano ka ngayon?
Yung bihas, hindi abot.
Ano?
Did I mention this place was sacred? But finally, there it was, the Hanging Coffins of Sagada. The sight was both surreal and humbling. Wooden coffins suspended high on the limestone cliffs, just as they have been for generations. We were all in awe, feeling amazed at how it finally felt to see what we've only read in books. We stood there, admiring the history of this place, as Kuya Rex explained everything there is to know about the tradition of hanging their past loved ones' coffins on the cliff.
Sa area na to, napansin natin, few coffins lang po yung nakahang. Dapat marami kasi since time immemorial, ganito na tayo maglibing sa Sagada. Simula lang nung dumating yung mga missionaries, kaya tayo nagkaroon ng cemetery. Kasi sila yung nag-introduce. Mga 1900, early 1900 na-introduce yung cemetery. Na-establish kasi yung simbahan natin. Around 1904 po siya.
Kuya Rex went on to explain the truth behind the common mistake. Many believe the hanging coffins were placed high on the cliffs to be closer to heaven, but they had no concept of heaven back then. The real reason was both practical and spiritual, to keep the coffins safe from wild animals and to honor their belief that when a person passes, they return to nature as spirits, or more commonly known as anitos. On our way back, Kuya Rex showed us a small crevice on the side of the cliff, another traditional way of burial here. Oh, and that's a real skull, by the way. I know, a little creepy for us, but here, they don't fear the dead. Instead, it stands as proof of their unbreakable bond with nature and traditions.
Oh my God, a bear! Wow! Let the suffering begin.
After a long hike back up to town, we rested for a bit at the Church of St. Mary the Virgin. Built in 1904 by American Episcopalian missionaries, it's one of the oldest landmarks in Sagada. What's interesting is how its story connects all the way back to Europe. The Episcopal Church comes from the Anglican tradition, which began when King Henry VIII of England broke away from the Roman Catholic Church. And the reason? It was because the Pope refused to grant him an annulment so he could marry Anne Boleyn. Strange as it may sound, a king's personal decision centuries ago shaped the faith that eventually reached these mountains, where the church still stands as a quiet place of rest for both locals and travelers today. And before we forget, big shout out to Kuya Rex. He's hands down one of the most knowledgeable local guides here in Sagada. His Facebook profile link is in the description below if you want to contact him. But for now, this is where we part, as we head to our next experience of the day, the Sagada Pottery.
Good morning everyone and welcome to the pottery. Ako po si Tessie, isa po ako sa manggagawa dito. Ang pottery na to, nagsimula po siya noong year 2000. Ang clay na gamit namin nanggagaling dito sa Sagada, ngunit hindi po ibig sabihin na kahit saan namin siya makita ay pwede namin kunin. Kaya kung saan ang nararapat na kukuhanan, katulad po ng road widening, usually in the middle of that mountain that is bulldozed, there can be good clay. So hahakutin namin dito, ibababad po namin dahil pagkatapos ng babad, kailangan namin siyang salain. Sinasara namin siya ng 2 beses hanggat makuha namin ang consistency of fineness na katulad po nito. Sa pottery po may 3 klase. Mayroon po tayo yung earthenware. Ito po yung low-fired pottery na kagaya ng gawain nila sa Vigan, sa Pampanga, and some other parts of the country. These are the ones that you can cook with, you can plant with, and then pwedeng storage ng water. Sa amin dito kasi, it is called stoneware. They are high-fired pottery. Bagamat hindi sila pwedeng lutuan, ngunit microwavable naman po ang food grade at katulad ng porcelain, they are perfect for food containers. So, ang unang-una kong gagawin, isesentro ko muna ang clay with the speed of the wheel and with the pressure from both of my hands. Ito po ang centering. importante na isa-center natin siya para maganda ang kakalabsan ng ating gagawing pot. Pag hindi po kasi siya na center, we cannot shape it the way we want it. So first and foremost, kailangan natin siyang i-center. Pagka na-center naman po siya, ang unang-unang shape na gagawin natin ay cylinder. Cylinder naman po, at cylinder ang nauuna bago natin siya i-shape to another shape. So, para gawin ang cylinder, lalagyan natin siya ng butas sa pinaka-center. And then from there, we are going to pull the clay up. So, how are we going to do this? We kind of compress at the bottom. And then, slowly we slide our fingers up hanggang taas. Ulitin natin para tumaas pa. Compress at the bottom. And then we slide our fingers up, 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 hanggang sa taas. So, eto na po ang cylinder natin. Ngayon, out of this cylinder, we are going to shape it to another shape. So, sa shaping naman, ang pressure, manggagaling muna from my inside hand. So, ang gagawin natin, itutulak natin palabas. Habang tinutulak, tinataas ko naman siya dahan-dahan hanggang sa gitna. Dito naman po, itulak natin paloob, dahan-dahang pataas, taas, at bago naman po sa pinakamataas, tulak natin palabas at magiging what you see.
We were all so fascinated at how Ate Tessie made that jar out of a shapeless lump of clay. Of course, we wanted to give it a try.
Now, can I have your hands? Are you ready to get dirty? Alright, here.
It looked so easy when she did it, but once we sat down at the wheel, we quickly realized it takes real skill and years of practice.
Relax mo ang kamay mo. Saan nakarelax ah? Carry you go up. Ayan.
Still, it was such a fun experience for the whole family. And now we understand why Sagada Pottery has become one of the town's must-visit stops.
Where's Waldo?
We're in Sagada and it's nighttime, that's why you can see me. And we're gonna get tattoos.
You're not gonna get a tattoo.
Yeah, and I'm talking about you, Daddy.
Okay. Daddy and Mom getting a tattoo? Alright.
Yep, you heard that right. You see, Lovely and I have this newfound tradition of getting tattoos in places that really move us when we travel. And Sagada is one of them for sure. And when we searched for a tattoo artist here, only one name came up: James Wagan. It turns out he was the only tattoo artist in Sagada. He explained that he's mainly a visual artist and he's fairly new in tattooing. He is also the founder of Damayan Tribal Art Center, a group of Sagada-based artists showcasing their talent and celebrating art. Link to his Facebook profile is in the description below if you'd like to get in touch with him. With our tattoos done, it's time to chill at home and have some dinner. As the night settled in, we gathered around the bonfire, sharing dinner, roasting marshmallows, and laughing under the stars. It was the perfect way to end our time here in Sagada. This trip showed us that Sagada isn't just a place for thrill seekers or seasoned adventurers. With the right pace and the right company, it's a place where even kids can fall in love with the mountains, the culture, and the quiet magic of it all. So, is Sagada kid-friendly? I say it isn't only kid-friendly, it's kid-perfect.
Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps us a bunch.